We are going to be rebuilding the Buffalo Bills, but with the new addition of Rasul Douglas. But if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you like and or subscribe. We are nearing 10,000 subscribers very soon, so make sure you're an OG of the channel before that happens. And also, if you guys could get this video to 60 likes, I would appreciate that. My next video will probably be a Lions rebuild with Donovan Peoples-Jones, so if you want to see that, make sure this video hits 60 likes. But apart from that, guys, not going to waste any more time. Let's get into this video. Josh Allen, enough said. Really, that's it. Leonard Fournette, the new addition to the Bills. I'm still going to start James Cook, of course, because he's only one overall lower. Star Dev, and he's younger. Stephon Diggs, Hardy. Is this, I forgot his first name. I need to know just for my own mental sake. Deontay Hardy. It used to be Deontay Harris with the Saints, I believe. He changed his last name. Gabe Davis, Dawson Knox, Dalton Kincaid. I'm going to trade away Dawson Knox because in real life, yeah, you can run two-man tight end sets, but in Madden, it's different, and I'm taking over the team, so I'm doing what I want to do. Cyrus Torrance is supposed to be a right guard. For some reason, he's not playing there. Can I cut this guy? Anderson, Alec Anderson out of UCLA. I don't know why it just doesn't take the better player and just move him to right guard, as of course I have to adjust my roster now because the AI can never recognize anything. Cyrus Torrance, second round steal in the draft, I think. I don't know how he's been doing so far this season. I haven't really kept up with him, but overall, I think he was a great prospect going into the draft, more of a plug-and-play player. Gregory Rousseau, Von Miller, he's not out for this season. He was injured at the beginning of the season, though. Trey White is out for the season, though. That's why they got Rasul Douglas. And unfortunately, Kyer here, a first-round pick out of Florida, not doing well. Not doing well. He's getting torched quite a lot. Hopefully he can develop, though. Teron Johnson, one of the more underrated DBs in the NFL when he's healthy. Jordan Poyer, my bad. Matt Milano, and Micah Hyde for the rest of the defense. I'm going to put James Cook on the starting position of all of these, and Hardy in the slot, Johnson, Taylor Rapp, got all that. And of course, I did move Trey White down just for the starting season because Rasul Douglas will be the #1. I thought it was a sneaky move. I like the move with Rasul Douglas, but apart from that, guys, let's move in to the midseason mark. Here we are, 5-2 at the midseason mark, coming off a win to the Patriots. In real life, I'm pretty sure they lost to them, but, you know, it is what it is, you know. No, I don't think anyone expected the Patriots to win that game, but it is what it is here. And what do we want for this team? Yes, injury is off, so I don't necessarily need DB with Rasul Douglas out. I would like middle linebacker to pair someone with Matt Milano. Matt Milano is a great linebacker. I would just need more depth at that position rather than just relying on him. Maybe look into new safeties because Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde are both getting pretty old. Gabe Davis, yeah, we're negative 30 million. Can I package up Gabe Davis for someone else? Because I want Micah Hyde back. I think I'm going to package up Gabe Davis and Dawson Knox. And I know it's like, oh, you're doing this mid-season while the Bills are contenders. I don't care. It's my rebuild, all right? It's my rebuild. Let's see what offers we can get. David Njoku, don't need a tight end. That's why I'm trading one away. Can I get higher draft picks? Jalen Phillips would not be a bad addition. I just don't necessarily need an edge rusher. Bobby Okereke, a 7th? Really? That's it? Man, these are awful, awful offers, bro. I mean, I need a middle linebacker. Lucas Abraham is not that bad. I feel like I can definitely get a first-round pick from this. The Seahawks had an interest in both of these guys. I should definitely be able to get like a first-round pick for a package deal. Let's see how much I can get for it, though. Really? Not even? Okay, so if I package something else with it, like a 4th maybe, would that be fair to get it done? Dawson Knox, Gabe Davis, a 4th is not going to do it. Let's do a 3rd and take away the 4th and see if that gets it done. Really? You're being so picky about it. In real life, they would just be like, yeah, I wish there was like counter offers and it was a real negotiation rather than some stupid meter bar where it's not even working correctly. Come on, just give me the pick, bro. God. Gabe Davis and Dawson Knox, a 3rd-round pick and a 6th-round pick for a projected pick number 11 from the Seattle Seahawks. Now they have so many receivers, DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, JSN, Noah Fant, and now they got Dawson Knox and they got Gabe Davis. God, I removed a lot of the cap debt here because of that trade, so it's good for us long term. Leonard Floyd, doesn't he take up so much cap on this team? Doesn't he have like a stupid high cap hit? I'm pretty sure. No, he did in Madden 23 or 22, I believe, but it's only $2 million here. They must have restructured it. I want to see who else is taking up all the money. I know, yes, of course, Josh Allen is taking up a lot and Stephon Diggs, but that's normal. Trey White, Deion Dawkins. Really? Mitch Morse has taken up that much? His penalty is too high for me to cut him. And my second string center is taking up that much money too. All right. Tim, really? Tim Settle? Really? It doesn't seem that high here, but it kind of is. Leonard Fournette kind of has a bigger contract for a guy that I don't even want, but we'll deal with that in the offseason. Let's move into the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs going 11-6, top of the division. The Jets miss it. Of course, the Patriots are at the bottom as expected, but the Miami Dolphins coming off that huge win gives us the top of the division and home field advantage against the 11-6 Tennessee Titans. So it seems like Ryan Tannehill is the starter for them right now. Josh Allen, a great season with us. 5th best offense in the NFL. 21st defense doesn't make sense. 4,300 yards, 36 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 109 passer rating. James Cook, 14 touchdowns, 3.7 per carry isn't good, but nice 14 touchdowns. Deontay Hardy, the slot receiver, 14 touchdowns, 1,100 yards, outperforming both of our receivers. I mean, yes, we did trade away Dawson Knox and Gabe Davis, so they had some production too for half the season. But still, that should be star dev easily for Hardy. And Matt Milano, 112 tackles. Von Miller, 18 tackles for a loss, and Von Miller with 23 sacks is nuts. Does that break the record? It might. Ed Oliver, 8.5 sacks. Gregory Rousseau with 8.5 sacks. 3 interceptions for Jordan Poyer. I don't know why I'm missing these so bad. Am I just that dyslexic, bro? I don't even think I'm dyslexic. I might just be stupid. But let's see what we got here against the Tennessee Titans. No Trey White, and we smacked them. God, 27-3 here to face the 11-6 Miami Dolphins, who we beat in Week 18, but they could come back with a vengeance here in the divisional. They do not. 24-12, no Trey White here to face the 15-2 Baltimore Ravens in year one. Let's move into it. Here we are against the Ravens. 7-0 start for the Bills. Okay, nothing from the Ravens. I mean, this is kind of how the Ravens play in the real playoffs. You know, they don't really do much. But 14-3 against the Ravens. Nice stuff. 21-3. Our 21st defense in the NFL is holding the Ravens to 10 points, apparently. And, wow, it's just a slaughter fest now. Don't even got to worry about it. Don't even got to hop in. It's going to finish 41-26 as your Buffalo Bills are moving into the Super Bowl with Rasul Douglas at defensive back number 1. I'm always scatterbrained. Defensive back number 1. And I think it's definitely because of, Josh Allen. 5 touchdowns, 127 passer rating. Nuts. Let's move into the Super Bowl. Here we are in the Super Bowl, here to face the 14-3 San Francisco 49ers. This would be a worthy matchup. This would definitely be a worthy matchup. Let's see what we got here. We have Dalton Kincaid getting superstar dev. Pretty sure he might have gotten Rookie of the Year for that. But that's how he got it, as I'm assuming. O'Cyrus Torrance, star dev. That's fine. Defensively, what do we got? Any upgrades? No? None? Unfortunate. All right. I'm really tempted just to start Trey White in this, but I know that'd be cheating. So let's move into the Super Bowl here to face the San Francisco 49ers. Here we are in Las Vegas, 7-0 start for the Bills, and they're going to match that 7 on later drives. 14-7 against the Niners. Come on, Bills. Just make this an easy rebuild, even though I just traded away 2 players, and that was that. Trading away those 2 players might have been beneficial for the team. Who knows? But we're still in the Super Bowl, still a successful rebuild so far. Come on, man. 28-24, giving up our first lead here. It looks like I don't even need to hop in. Actually, I do. 3rd down alerts. Looking for Dalton Kincaid of some sort. Why would I run a screen? That's what Coach Suggestions is offering me on 3rd down? Absolutely not. 3rd down and 7. Looking for Dalton Kincaid. He's not going to get open. I'm going to step up. Throw to James Cook on the run. James Cook, 1st and 10. Can I get into the right formation? I guess not. Okay, we got a touchdown. Big stop right here. Game is on the line. Let's get into it. 1st and 10 for the Niners once again. Probably going underneath, I would assume. Nope, to the outside. George Kittle. It should have been Teron Johnson's responsibility, but I guess not. 1st and 10, they're in field goal range. Jake Moody is iced. It is up, and it is right down the middle. This game's going into overtime. Let's see what we got in overtime. Big end game drive. I don't need that. And, oh, it's overtime alert. They got a turnover. I'm going to finish up this game for sure. 1st and 10. Do I got Hardy over the top? I think I do. Hardy, yes sir. Hardy got right over the top. I'm just gonna take my field goal here. You know what? Why not? Yeah, so they iced me. I don't really care. Tyler Bass, it's up. It's good. That's game. Buffalo Bills win 34-31 in overtime against the San Francisco 49ers. Stop showing me this presentation, please, and just get to the Super Bowl win. There we go. 31-34, Buffalo Bills win the Super Bowl in year one without Gabe Davis or without Dalton Kincaid. Traded them both away, and without Trey White. Benched the entire year due to injury, and that's going to be it. Thank you guys all for watching. No, I'm kidding. We still got 3 more years to go. We got to manage this cap room, see how we do with Rasul Douglas' career. But off the rip, he already gets a ring. Let's see who your Super Bowl MVP is. Your Super Bowl MVP is tight end rookie Dalton Kincaid, who took a huge step up, got superstar development, moved out, Dawson Knox out of the way, gets Super Bowl MVP, and he doesn't get Offensive Rookie of the Year. It goes to Bijan, but still a great year, and Von Miller wins the Defensive Player of the Year. Brock Purdy got League MVP, which is a bit surprising. Let's see the retirements for Jordan Poyer. I'm assuming it's going to be the AFC East. It's going to be Von Miller who retires. I mean, hey, Super Bowl ring, dude, and he gets another one and gets a Defensive Player of the Year. Is that a second Defensive Player of the Year? Probably. Let's see the player re-signings. For the players ready to negotiate, I cannot accept any contract, so I'm going to lose Micah Hyde because I'm negative $3 million in cap here. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to work it down either. But Gregory Rousseau, since I don't have the money, even though he's interested with the team, I don't have the money, so I don't want to risk not taking his 5th-year option. I'll take him. We're losing Micah Hyde. We're losing Damian Harris. We're losing AJ Epineza. I remember whenever this dude was like all the hype going into the draft, he got hurt, and then his draft stock fell, and then he was stolen in the 2nd round by the Bills. He was all the hype, and now he was just nothing. But anyways, negative $3 million in cap, so obviously no free agency. Let's get to the draft. Now, I know I said I didn't necessarily need a DB, but Andrew McCallahan looks sick. 6'2", 200 pounds, hidden dev, great athleticism, A catching, B man coverage, B press. He looks great. With my next pick, I'm getting Josh Allen's replacement for Gabe Davis. Normal dev, Oscar Browning out of Mississippi State, 5'10", almost 200 pounds. Yes, he has F spec catch, but A short route, A catch in traffic, B catching. He looked like a solid player. Hopefully we can get that dev up. And with my next pick, I'm picking up middle linebacker Will Grant out of Stanford, 6'4", 243 pounds. He's a big guy with 86 speed, hidden dev, A's across the board. He looks great. In the 4th round, I'm picking up defensive tackle Ezekiel Love out of Michigan State, 6'5", 308, hidden dev, 89 strength, 80 acceleration. He had B tackle and he had solid athleticism, so I'll definitely take this guy. He's definitely got the size. He's going to help solidify the D-line more without Von Miller. I didn't pick an edge rusher, but sure, another D-line addition. Now, this is the team going into year number 2. I like what we got. This guy, Bates, Ryan Bates, is taking up money on my team. Yeah. I'm going to cut him. We're going to save $3 million. We need all the money we can get. Mitch Morse, I'm eventually going to have to replace because he's old. Bates was not going to do the job. I don't even want Leonard Fournette. Like, if I'm being real, how much money would I save? I would lose money by cutting him. I don't even want him, but sure, he's there. Deontay Hardy, 77 overall. Where is Oscar? Oscar Browning's a 73, no dev, which is not that bad of a pick, but it's not good either. Callahan's a 76 slot. That looks amazing. Love is his 61, but he's a 4th round pick. James Cook, gonna give him all the reps, of course. Defensively, what do we got? I got this guy, Khalil Ward. Oh yeah, Damar Hamlin. Forgot about this guy. He was literally just an internet sensation. Like, someone has to say it. Someone has to say it. Damar Hamlin, like, nobody knew who this dude was. Nobody knew who this dude was. He's completely leeching off of clout every day from ESPN. Oh, Damar Hamlin's gonna play in this upcoming game. Who cares? It's like the Taylor Swift thing. Oh, Damar Hamlin's gonna play. Oh, what? Like 3rd string free safety? Wow, I'm so excited. So I'm gonna put Khalid Ware, who I got in the 5th round, over him. He's out of Buffalo. Why not? Maybe he can get something done. And wow, look how far Kaiir fell down the depth chart. Got Trey White, Teron Johnson, Rasul Douglas, and Callahan. Callahan's going to be in the slot. Love is 64 overall, but he has hidden dev. Gregory Rousseau is going to have to carry this pass rush. And who is this guy? Hicks. Ben Hicks out of Notre Dame. He's a run stopper archetype. Ben Hicks, guess where you're going to go, bud? I'm not going to release you. You're going to go where Von Miller was at. Let's move him to right end and see how he does as a run stopper on this D-line. I think I would like that a lot if he can succeed there. Is Matt Milano a right outside linebacker? He is. He was playing left outside linebacker in the previous season. I like what we got. I like what we got a lot. Specialist. I'm not going to see my rush right end there for right now. So I'm going to move my new rush right end, Hicks, down there. He was like a 5th. I stopped drafting after like the 5th round. So he was like a 6th round pick. 70 overall, hidden dev. Like, That's really good for like a 6th round pick, dude. Rush right end, it's going to have to be Hicks. Where is he at? Hicks is a 64 overall rush right end, but so is the other guy, Tony. So Hicks, why not? Give him a shot, you know. AI picked him up, but let's move into the second year and the midseason mark. All right, 3-3. Somehow the Patriots own the division now. I guess they're back on top. Our offense isn't doing good. Our rushing game is 32nd. I don't really care about that necessarily. We're more of a passing team. I'm in the Chiefs scheme as well, so I don't know how that's working. But what do I want necessarily? Do I really need anything? I'm kind of set on receivers. I like my linebackers, I guess. I mean, safety, actually, now that I think about it, because I don't know if that rookie will do anything. You know, he was a 5th round pick. I'm not starting DeMar Hamlin. It's not like he'll develop. He's already 26. Doesn't even have a dev. Not even a 70 overall without the boost. Let's see what we have for the players ready to negotiate. Deontay Hardy, he doesn't want to be here because he wants a mentor. Is Stephon Diggs not a mentor? Is he not good enough? Is having one of the top receivers in the NFL not a mentor? Yeah, leave. Yeah, he won't make it to an 85. He's going to be 27. He's going to start regression the next season. Yeah, he balled out for me, but I have Oscar Browning. Teron Johnson, he doesn't want to be here because he wants a warm weather state and he doesn't want state income tax. Sorry that you live in Buffalo. Deion Dawkins doesn't want to be here because he doesn't like our scheme. Dog, you're a left tackle in a running scheme. Like, I mean, our scheme is multiple zone run, but we actually throw the ball. Jordan Poyer, I'd be cool with like 1 year. Like, that's it. Deion Dawkins doesn't want to be here. I need him as a left tackle. I don't want to pay him extra money for no reason, though. Spencer Brown, I don't know. Mitch Morse, no. I'm going to have to revamp this entire O-line if I'm being real. Reggie Gilman as a fullback, I don't want to pay a fullback. Kaiir has done nothing, but he's young. He has star dev, so in Madden, maybe he's good depth, and I'm about to lose to Ron Johnson. So let's move into the playoffs. We are barely slipping into the playoffs as the rest of the division falls off. We finished 9-8 here to face the Ravens, who we beat in the conference championship last year, coming off a blowout win to the Patriots, which solidifies our playoff spot and gives us home field advantage. This is what I hate about the playoff system in the NFL. Why is the 9-8 team getting home field advantage? Oh, they won their division. Yeah, their division sucks. Yeah, no wonder they won the division. Like, the team with the better record should win, should get the home field advantage. Josh Allen, solid. Offensive yards, 15th. Why is my defense bad? I'm running a Buffalo defense in 4-3, which someone told me was good. Obviously not, especially with how stacked my defense is. I was 21st with Von Miller. 4,300 yards, 27 touchdowns to 4 interceptions is a good ratio, just I need more passing touchdowns. 104 passer rating. Josh Allen, only 2 rushing touchdowns. James Cook is not doing it, bro. He is not doing it. 13 touchdowns, 3.2 per carry is not a good season. Dalton Kincaid, 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns. Deontay Hardy, 7 touchdowns, 1,100 yards. Oscar Browning, solid rookie season. Stephon Diggs is doing nothing, dude. Literally nothing. Defensively, Matt Milano, 118 tackles for a loss, 22 for Ed Oliver, sacks, 16 for Gregory Rousseau, that's superstar dev, 10 for Ed Oliver. Hicks, I mean, at least he has 12 tackles for a loss. He is a run stopper, not a pass rusher. And Ezekiel Love, 4 sacks. Interceptions, 3 for Andrew Callahan, the rookie. Safeties on team, 1 for Ezekiel Love, and 0 defensive touchdowns. But apart from that, let's see if we can beat the Baltimore Ravens in this wildcard round. I highly doubt we do. I don't know what's going on with the team right now. Probably going to have to draft another wide receiver. We lose 17-14. Very close game, but let's move in to the offseason. And the Chiefs beat the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl once again. Patrick Mahomes wins the Super Bowl MVP. Joe Burrow wins the league MVP. Any awards here? Oscar Browning wins Rookie of the Year. Not even a crazy season. He was like a solid season for a rookie, but it wasn't crazy. But sure, I'll take a free development. NFC East, what do we got here? No one for the Buffalo Bills, but Stephon Gilmore does retire with the Dallas Cowboys. That was the, what am I saying? NFC East? AFC East. What? I was like, Stephon Gilmore, he doesn't play for us. Justin Houston's going to retire with us. I didn't even know we had him, but sure, I guess. Justin Houston is no longer with us. What do we have for the player upgrades as our overall is slowly decreasing? We have Dalton Kincaid as an X factor. Oscar Browning is a star dev. James Cook has been doing trash. Defensively, Ed Oliver, superstar dev. Gregory Rousseau had more sacks and more tackles for a loss than Ed Oliver. They don't give him superstar dev, but they give it to Ed Oliver. Sure, man. Sure. Yeah, I'm going to give Gregory Rousseau superstar dev. Hicks only has star dev. Love only has star dev. Anything else here that I want? No, nothing else I'm interested in. Callahan, only star dev. No upgrade for Ware. Grant only has started as well, and Matt Milano is regressing. Downfall of the defense here. Let's move into the re-signings. For the player re-signings, Kyer, I want him because I'm not going to re-sign Teron Johnson, but do I really give him his 5th year? No, I'll just pay him for the next season. Deontay Hardy, he wants to be here, and he's low-key balling, but it's like I can get someone better. I know I can. Like, I'll get him in free agency because I have the money if there's no one else there that I like. But I'm going to pass on him. Teron Johnson, he doesn't want to be here. Deion Dawkins doesn't want to be here. Spencer Brown, I'm not really interested in. I'm not even interested in. And Mitch Morris. Nyheim Hines changed his number to 0. I mean, it's a cool number, but I don't think you should give it to Nyheim Hines. Anyways, let's see what we got for free agency. After free agency, getting Nick Chubb is solving the James Cook awful performance problem. Quandre Diggs as a free safety, plug-and-play player. He's pretty old, but, you know, can't really get anything else. Let's move into the draft. In the first round, I'm picking up a new wide receiver to replace Deontay Hardy. Cooper Barber out of Texas, 5'11", 194, hidden dev, only 91 speed, 93 acceleration for someone who's 5'11". Isn't necessarily good, but he does have B caching and a deep route. That was the main thing I looked at. So he's going to be the new wide receiver 2 or maybe wide receiver 3 for Josh Allen. In the second round, I'm picking up the new left tackle for Josh Allen, who's currently at a left guard, Will Childs out of USC, 6'4", 310, hidden dev, 86 strength, 78 acceleration, a pass block, a awareness. He looks great. In the fourth round, another fourth round defensive tackle with hidden dev I'm getting here, 6'4", 303, 84 strength, 81 acceleration, hidden dev out of Iowa State. I saw the B finesse moves. He had solid athleticism, so I took him. For a fourth round pick, that's not bad. This is the team after the draft. Will Childs, I'm going to move to left tackle, as I mentioned before. He's a 74 overall left guard, so it seems like a good pick, especially in the second round. I picked up a center in the third round who didn't seem to be too good. Yeah, Melvin doesn't seem to be the best, but it is what it is. I'm not really going to change it. And yeah, the rest of the backups aren't good enough to replace him or the right tackle. But we got Nick Chubb. Barber's a 76 overall as well. It's really nice to see. Defensively, Hayes is a 61, but hey, he's a fourth round pick, you know. Don't complain. Might as well just have him. Matt Milano's really been regressing, but we're just going to deal with it. And we got so much depth here at the defensive back position. I'm going to put, yeah, Callahan back in the slot because he's been doing great. James Cook, just don't even look at me, James Cook. I don't want to look at you at all. You're awful. Specialist, why is Diggs in the slot? Put Oscar Browning in the slot, and then let's make, whatchamacallit, Barber as the wide receiver 2 since Oscar is in the slot. And apart from that, guys, year number 3 is coming. We've only won the Super Bowl in year number 1, but hey, we've only played 2 seasons. I'm going to move Hicks back to the rush right end here, see if he can get any more upgrades because I don't really like the guy that we currently have there. 66 overall is better than a 62. Why does it just not put him here? He's a right end. Put him at rush right end. He's the better overall. Madden AI for you, dude. Let's move into the midseason mark. 7-0 at the midseason mark. Huge step up from the previous season. Just having Nick Chubb in the multiple zone run scheme really makes the massive difference as our offensive rushing game is now 4th in the league. It was the worst in the league. Breakout QB. He's already a 99 overall X Factor. I don't even know why I bothered clicking on this. But be great again. Sure, get more XP even though you're a 99 overall X Factor. Give that to my new receiver, bro. Come on. Scouting national focus. I am going to do middle linebacker here because Matt Milano is getting old and I want more depth at the linebacker position. Anyways, even though we are doing good overall as a team, let's see what we got here for the players ready to negotiate. Is we are going to have Gregory Rousseau. Absolutely, I want you back. 4-year deal, player-friendly contract. He's back. Trey White, if you could stay healthy in real life, I'm sure you're going to get a massive contract, but here in Madden, thank God, injuries off. James Cook, you have been absolute trash for me. You can walk. Kyer, sure, it's a cheap contract. I'll give you a little bit more. And he still doesn't want to stay, dude. And I'm being generous with that. You suck in real life. Rasul Douglas, give him a 2-year deal. He says he's on the fence with the 7-0 team. All right, Connor McGovern, not really too interested in. Jordan Poyer, he's going to drop to like a 76. I wouldn't mind having Jordan Poyer back for another year until I draft someone new. But anyways, we're 7-0, nothing to complain about. Let's move into the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs, 13-4 top the division, coming off an upset loss to the Jets that would have secured probably the first round bye. Upsetting. 24-21 as we lose. Josh Allen, another amazing season. 4th best offense in the NFL, 9th best defense. That's what I'm looking for. 4,200 yards, 32 touchdowns to 4 interceptions is a great ratio. Almost 112 pass rating, 0.1 off, but it is what it is. Nick Chubb, this is the ground production that I was looking for. 20 touchdowns, 4.9 per carry, 1,400 yards is amazing. Dalton Kincaid continues to be the #1 receiver on our team at the tight end position. He's basically our Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce, even though he has Stephon Diggs. 12 touchdowns, 1,000 yards. Stephon Diggs putting a little bit more production, but as like a 98, 99 overall, I expect more than 1,000 yards and more than 6 touchdowns a season. Oscar Browning is outperforming you. Less receptions, more yards, better average, more touchdowns. Dude, come on, step it up. Cooper Barber, solid rookie season. Hopefully he gets rookie of the year like Oscar Barber. Well, Oscar Browning, I mean, or I don't care who it is. Oscar. Matt Milano, 111 tackles for a loss, 17 for Ed Oliver. Sacks, 11.5 for Gregory Rousseau, 7 for Ed Oliver. Ben Hicks, slowly improving, I guess, on the pass rush. Went from 4.5 to 5.5, but less tackles for a loss. Not really crazy. He's just a plug-and-play player. Rasul Douglas, 4 interceptions, and Trey White, also with 4 receptions. Safeties on the team, 1 for Ed Oliver. Defensive touchdowns is 0. But we're going to see what we got here for the playoff matchup that we have against the 11-6 Las Vegas Raiders. They're an 84 overall. We're an 85 overall. I was really hoping we could get that first round bye. We beat them 28-20. Huge rivalry here in the playoffs. We got the Bills once again. 87 overall Ravens versus the 85 overall Bills, and they're both 13-4. We lose again, 24-20. We can't beat the Ravens. Let's move into the offseason. And the Packers beat the Ravens in the Super Bowl. Jordan Love wins the Super Bowl MVP. Lamar Jackson wins the league MVP again. And there are no Rookie of the Year awards for Barber, which is unfortunate. I mean, he only had 3 touchdowns and 800 yards, but still. Let's see what we got here for the AFC East retirements. All Jets players. DeAndre Hopkins on the Jets retires. Damn, dude's getting passed around more than the school thought. Anyways, let's see what we got here for the player adjustments and player upgrades. Anything offensively? No, Barber is already above Oscar Browning with the boost, but he's only a star dev. Star dev for Will Childs. Defensively, what do we got? Ed Oliver, not Ed Oliver. Gregory Rousseau, Superstar X Factor. Hayes, star dev. That's fine. He's just a depth player. Anything else? No, nothing of really interest here. Jordan Poyer has regressed completely into the ground, but let's see what we got for the re-sign players. For the re-sign players, just going to accept Dalton Kincaid's option. James Cook has been trash and doesn't even want to be here. Kyer, dude, I gave you a player friendly. Let's slightly increase the bonus a little bit more and give him 5 years. I like you as depth. He's going to re-sign on that. Rasul Douglas, like, I don't know why you wouldn't want to be here. I'll do player friendly for you. He re-signs on that. Connor McGovern, no, just don't need him. Then he doesn't even want to be here. Jordan Poyer's a 74, dude. Like, how cheap is this contract? Okay, that's dummy cheap. If he wants to be here, I won't mind him. He'll be nice depth whenever I pick a different strong safety, because 74 ain't going to cut it. But the superstar dev actually really helps in simulation, believe it or not. But let's move in to the free agency period. This is the team going into the 4th and final year. We got a new strong safety in Von Bell on a temporary contract. Joel Bitonio and Ryan Kelly as a left guard and a center to help solidify our offensive line more. Really helps us, but let's move into the draft. In the first round, I'm picking up a right tackle, Deshaun Johnston out of Oklahoma. 6'6", 340 pounds, 91 strength is nuts. Normal dev, doesn't matter. It's the final year. He had A's across the board. Surprised he doesn't have a dev, but he still looks great. Now, this is the team moving into the 4th and final year. Got a completely new offensive line for Josh Allen. Johnston doesn't really seem that good, but, you know, why not just start him, I guess. And, yeah, rest of the offense looks great. He has great receivers and great tight end with him. Jordan Poyer's a depth player now. Sad to see, but it is what it is. You just got to keep on trucking. But 84 overall team. It's regressed. A lot of the players are old, but it's fine. Still gave Rasul Douglas a ring. Let's see what we got for the 4th and final year in the playoffs. Here we are in the playoffs, 13-4, top of the division. Once again, not securing the first round bye, but this time we beat the Jets. Why couldn't you do that before, Bills? Come on. Stats and awards, Josh Allen, another great season. 4th best offense again. Defensively, 9th again. Same season. All right, 4,300 yards, 32 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Another amazing ratio. Josh Allen is one of the few QBs I see in simulation keep the interceptions stupidly low. 117 pass rating. Nick Chubb, 18 touchdowns, 4.7 per carry, 1,300 yards. That's great. Stephon Diggs finally producing. Oh my God, it took him forever. 1,500 yards, 13 touchdowns. Dalton Kincaid, 9 touchdowns, almost 1,000 yards. Oscar Browning, 6 touchdowns, 800 yards. Barber not really doing too much. Defensively, Matt Milano, 115 tackles for a loss, 21 for Gregory Rousseau, sacks, 12.5 for Gregory Rousseau, 8.5 for Ed Oliver, 7 for Ezekiel Love, interceptions, 4 for Matt Milano. He's taking a step up in his final years, 0 safeties, 0 defensive touchdowns. Let's see what we got here. 4th and final year. I'm not going to hop into any of these games, but I still want to see if we can beat the Bills, you know, progress throughout the playoffs. Let's see what we got. We have a win, 28-7 here to face their divisional rivals, the 11-6, 87 overall Cincinnati Bengals, to go back to the conference championship. Can we do it? We do. 28-23 here to face the Kansas City Chiefs, who are 90 overall, playing at Arrowhead Stadium. We are 13-4, 87 overall. Can we go to the Super Bowl? We do. Here to face the Philadelphia Eagles, beating the Chiefs 31-28 against them. We already won the Super Bowl. I'll hop into it, but I'm not going to play it necessarily. But let's see if we can get another Super Bowl ring here. Any upgrades on the team? Offensively, no. Defensively, Ed Oliver gets superstar X Factor. Jordan Poyer is going to stick around on the bench behind Von Bell to potentially get another Super Bowl ring against the Philadelphia Eagles. So let's move into it. Here we are against the Eagles. 7-0 start for the Bills. 7-7. Come on. 14-7. 14-14. Just each team is responding back and forth. That time we didn't even get points. Big run by Nick Chubb. 21-17. Come on. 24-21. 28-24. Just back and forth. Back and forth. Oh, I said I'm not going to hop in, and I'm not. Okay, I was press key moments, but we won. 28-24. Within 4 years, I've brought the Super Bowl champions, the Buffalo Bills, 2 Super Bowl rings. I don't know how that's how you word that, but Jordan Poyer gets another 2. Well, gets a total of 2 before he retires, and then you got 2 rings for Rasul Douglas, 2 rings for Trey White. You know, a lot of players with 2 rings here with the Buffalo Bills in this 4-year time span, but definitely a successful rebuild. Got 2 rings for Rasul Douglas, the new addition to the Buffalo Bills. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Don't click off yet. We got to see who the Super Bowl MVP is. And, of course, show you the final look of the team. Your Super Bowl MVP 28-24 is Nick Chubb. Huge run. Jalen Hurts wins the league MVP. It seems like the Super Bowl losers always get the league MVPs. And any rookies for the Bills? Nope. I'm assuming Jordan Poyer retired. I would like to see that, actually. He should retire at this point. It's going to be AFC East. Joel Bitonio retires, but not Jordan Poyer. He's still kicking. All right, Jordan Poyer, I'm going to let you know now. You're like a 68 overall by now. You need to hop off. But anyways, guys, apart from that, I thank you guys all for watching. Let me know which team you want me to do next. Probably going to do Donovan Peoples-Jones with the Lions. Make sure you get this video to 60 likes. I'll see you guys all in the next one.